Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying your time so far. I'm more than happy to take the next 10 minutes to give you a very quick overview about what Freeletics is. And I will start with what do we actually do. We develop people. So our doesn't work. Could this work? Nope. It's a tech conference. Thank you. So, we develop people. Our vision is to make everybody in the world become the greatest version of themselves. And when I think about greatness, I think about people like Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, but also about people like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mahatma Gandhi, Albert Einstein, Madame Curie. So greatness has a physical, a mental, and a social aspect to it. And in the future, we will also have concrete products focusing on the social and the mental side, but right now we're on the physical. And how do we do this? We have 4 things right now. So first one is we have a very strong, authentic brand that resonates very well with the people that get in contact with it, with our user group. Secondly, we have 4 personal coaching apps. It's Freeletics, Bodyweight, Running, Gym, and Nutrition. So in a very simple way, what you get there, it's a personalized training plan which develops you towards your goals. So we look at what are your goals, what are your prerequisites, what is your qualitative feedback, what is actually your performance in terms of activity, and give you your individualized training plans to develop you further. Third is Freeletics Wear, which is our apparel line. So we have athleisure, that's the lifestyle apparel. We have Max Performance, which is high quality functional sports wear, and we have the gear, so all the equipment that could support you in doing your Freeletics workouts. And fourth, we have a very strong community. So in globally more than 300 cities, we have offline training groups, some as big as Paris, where there are more than 20,000 people. And those groups are not managed by us, they're managed by engaged users. We only give them very little high-level guidance of what we would like to see, but the rest is engaged community. In addition to that, we have about 250,000 daily social interactions in our own apps, so claps and comments, and numerous training events. And this helps us to really bring the people together, also in the area of digitalization. And we do this globally. And this helps us to induce very, very emotional relationships that the users have with our brand. So, and this is just one of the examples, but people actually tattoo our logo. And this can only work because our products work. We develop people, we make them change, we make them achieve the goals that they were waiting for such a long time sometimes. We truly help people. And right now, we're coming to a phase that I call setting the stage for global growth. So what we right now can already do is, if you look at the right side, we can acquire people with paid customer acquisition costs far below the customer lifetime value. So this is real data on the right side. And we have already a track record of increasing CLV and reducing the CAC, and that's not by any marketing tricks like reduced spend or anything like that. And this allows us to grow. And so as an example for international growth, the US from March 2015 to 16, we had an 800% increase in monthly initial sales, and now the US somewhere fluctuates always between top 1 and top 2 in terms of new users for us. A very few other KPIs I'd like to share. Well, if you ask what's our markets, well, in a very, very narrow definition, it might be online weight management, which is somewhere around $3 billion annually. with double-digit annual growth rates. I personally think this is far too narrow. You could look at at weight management in general, which is somewhere around $200 billion. It's definitely somewhere in between, because this doesn't even include our well-being, nutrition, doesn't include the gym aspect of body sculpturing, and so on. Activity, right now we have about 500,000 active weekly trainings, which is about 100% more than we had at the beginning 2015. Revenue, the last full year revenue, so 2015, was about 16 million, which was 300% more than it was in 2014. And external capital, so far, 0. Now, where are we going to take this? Where am I going to take this? If I think about Freeletics 4 or 5 years in the future, we will have built a global personal development ecosystem for everyone to truly develop a significant share of the masses of the people that are out there and are searching for something like that. And this will consist of 5 main pillars. First one is broad accessibility. So I'm here talking about new verticals, meaning products, willpower, yoga, meditation, you know, the mental things. I'm talking about new age groups, age group 50 plus, super important, heavily neglected so far. New goal types, they could be rather specific, you know, physical problem areas. They can be broader, concentration abilities. They can be sports specific. For example, hey, I want to be better in my basketball performance, so I need to be able to jump higher. Then real leading digital coaching, which means intelligence and the actual methods that this intelligence can use. So already very soon, we will have instant daily adaptation to the user. We will have a communication layer, so that you not only get information displayed, but that you can actually interact with the digital coach. And of course, the actual activity recommendations that we give in terms of training and nutrition. And methods are, what can this intelligence use? So training system, training paradigms, exercises, workouts. Then we're still heavily going to build on community. So there are use cases on our own platforms, like sharing content, communicating, finding groups, creating groups, scheduling joint trainings. You will be able to find athletes that are relevant to you. Maybe because they're geographically close, maybe because they could serve as peers, started at the same time, or you had the same goals. But they could also be role models that serve as a motivation. Hey, this is how far I could actually get. Global content spread. Content marketing is in the DNA of Freeletics. We use this content, videos, pictures to motivate people. And this we're going to strongly push forward. Freeletics stands for everything that requires physical or mental strength, and we will make this known. Everywhere where our content would be relevant for people taking a choice in terms of the activity, we will be. And last, the offline world integration. Already now, we have Freeletics Wear, and we'll strongly increase this, plus definitely add the physical nutrition side. So physical nutrition for the people, linking with our digital nutrition coach, and we'll have third-party service providers deliver ingredients and the actual meal of our Freeletics coach. Plus, in strategically important megacities, Freeletics development camps where you can go, be active, work out, train, meditate. This is the system, the ecosystem that we are building to truly develop the people out there. Thank you.